They come for me, I go right back for them because I think for far too long they've gotten away with getting along to get along. So, no, it's not going to stay that way anymore. I'm going to call them out. You want to call me a liar? I'll call you a sellout.
Ooh, George, I'm just a boy to dress. Santos is pissed to the highest level of festivity, ain't he? I had to clutch my invisible damn pearls. Oh, George. Oh, this ain't George. Let me get the right picture up there. Hey man, George, I'm just a boy to dress. Santos said he is sick and tired of being sick and tired of y'all calling him a liar, honey. Even though it's been proven that he is a liar and the truth ain't never been in him, he is sick and tired of y'all calling him that. So he gonna start calling out his fellow GQP members. Now, y'all remember the last member of the GQP that tried that kind of stunt, honey? That was Meathead Matty and Hunty. He didn't even make it past the primary. So George, are you sure that's what you want to do? Hey man, so George said he is grandstanding. He gonna start calling y'all out, and he even decided that it would be a great idea for him to compare himself to Rosa Parks. Y'all go ahead and take a listen. It's disgusting.
They come for me, I go right back for them because I think for far too long they've gotten away with getting along to get along. So, no, it's not going to stay that way anymore. I'm going to call them out. You want to call me a liar? I'll call you a sellout. I mean, Mitt Romney, the man goes to the State of the Union of the United States wearing a Ukraine lapel pin, tells me, a Latino gay man, that I shouldn't sit in the front, that I should be in the back. Well, guess what? Rosa Parks didn't sit in the back, and neither am I going to sit in the back. That's just the reality of how it works. Mitt Romney lives in a very different world, and he needs to buckle up because it's going to be a bumpy ride for him.
Hey man, George, I'm just a boy to dress. Santos said he will never sit in the back of the bus for anybody. But Hunty, according to the feds, you gonna be sitting in the back of that prison bus on your way to the penitentiary. I declare. Because, baby, the feds say they have 80,000 pages of evidence against George. I'm just a boy to dress. Santos. So while he's up here grandstanding, he better be planning his defense. Hey man, according to reports, not only is George, I'm just a boy to dress, Santos a crook, but he's a pretty bad one, honey, because the feds have amassed more than 80,000 pages of evidence in their fraud and money laundering case against him. We know George Santos is accused of a laundry list of misdeeds, from misusing campaign funds for personal expenses to lying on official financial disclosures to fraudulently collect COVID unemployment benefits while pulling down a $120,000 salary at an investment firm that was later shut down by the Securities and Exchange Commissions for running what regulars call a classic Ponzi scheme. Of course, George, just the boy to dress, Santos is pulling a frump and dump and decreeing and declaring that this is a witch hunt. It's a witch hunt, I tell you. But baby, he's due back in court on September 7th. And if he's convicted, he faces up to 20 years in the clink. As of right now, Georgia Just the Boy to Dress Santos has stepped down from his committees and is likely permanent. So the only thing he can do for his constituents is vote on the non-existent bills that's being presented by the House of Representatives. However, we know that they're not voting on anything of any substance. The last thing they voted on was gas stoves. So for George Santos to say that he's going to start calling out his fellow GQP members for their disloyalty and all this kind of old jazz, baby, I'm here for it all. I mean, he might as well do that. He don't got nothing else to do. As far as George from Just the Boy to Dress Santos invoking Rosa Parks to bring home his point, baby, if Rosa was on the bus with you, honey, she would be clutching her purse close to her body. And if she knew you, she would likely get off, honey, because we all know she didn't mess around with no frauds. All right, players, put your thoughts in the comments. Let me know what you think about old George. This is Double D Mobile, reporter for the Black Accurate News, where I'm black and the news is always petty, but I bet you by golly wow, it's accurate.